don't rush the process, because what will naturally occur is that it will become a part of who you are. It will be naturally your essence because it is already who you are. You just need to be reminded of it. So just trust the rhythm of your own soft glow up. This is the Spiritually Fly podcast, a sanctuary where we explore the soft, sacred, and sometimes messy layers of becoming. I'm Faith Hunter, author, global wellness expert, and your guide on this journey to living with ease, authenticity, and alignment. Inside each episode, we drop into stories, practices, and soulful conversation that help you heal, rise, and manifest the life you were born to live. All right. Welcome to episode number 25 of the Spiritually Fly podcast. I wanted to drop in and share my 5 tips to a soft glow up. This is going to be quick, guys. So definitely grab your pen and paper and all of that jazz so you can take notes. Now, you're probably wondering, what is a soft glow up? First, a soft glow up is not about the hustle. It is not about overnight success. It is not about forcing your life into tight spaces, versions of who other people think you should be, and definitely not pushing really hard. The soft glow up is about transforming. Sometimes transforming can be a little uneasy, and that's okay, but it's transforming from the inside out. It's about honoring your own pace. Soft glow up is about listening, like really deeply listening. And it's also about choosing softness as a path to your expansion. Mm. In this particular episode, we're going to dive into, again, 5 tips. I don't know if I said that in the beginning, but I have 5 tips. So if you need to, pause, make yourself a cup of tea, grab your journal, because there may be some aha moments, and even breathe into making a commitment to yourself, because these 5 tips, they're simple and easy, but you're still going to have to commit to them. So there's a little action and effort, just a tiny amount of action and effort. All right. Here are my 5 soft yet powerful ways to shift and glow up in 2026. The first one is to begin each day with a soft ritual. Your 2026 glow up has to start first thing in the morning. I mean, like literally, January 1. I want you to start and just pause. And that morning ritual should not be complicated. You don't have to, even when I say start at first thing in the morning, it doesn't have to be strict, but it has to be one soft ritual, just one. Maybe it's just when you're lying in bed, because this is actually my personal routine in bed. I lie in bed, my eyes open. Well, I first peek out and see how much light's going on, because I usually wear an eye mask. So I just kind of go, oh, it's time. Or maybe my alarm will go off. And my alarm actually is a really soft alarm. And in that moment of the snooze, I pause and I breathe and I give thanks. And it's a very gentle way of stepping into my day. Now, your morning ritual does not have to look like mine, because you may have kids. I don't have kids. I don't have a dog anymore, because sometimes my previous morning ritual would involve my little man, Sebastian. We would get a little snuggle in the bed. But I want it to be soft, even if it's just a couple of little stretches in the morning, deep breaths, a nice yawn under the cover. If you have a partner, maybe it's giving them a nice squeeze and you guys create that morning ritual together. Mm, okay. Not that kind of morning ritual, but you can merge that in. My mind just went straight to the freaking gutter. All right, I'm going to pause right now because I'm thinking about waking up with my boo. Okay, that's another story, private, but a morning ritual that's going to be easy. So even if you just place one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly, maybe both hands over your belly or over your womb, and just breathe in a little gratitude before you step into your day. And again, that morning ritual does not have to be intense. It can be 2 to 5 minutes, just giving yourself a moment to reflect, express gratitude before you step into the day. All right. Here's another thought about this morning ritual. It also can be a couple of affirmations, yeah, that you just kind of say to yourself. I have some too that I say. I have three. I won't share them, but I'll share you some. I'll share some that you can say. Um, you're safe. Like I am safe. I am sacred. I commit to taking it easy. I commit to breathing through my day because babes, we're doing softness in 2026. We are not doing this hard push and pull nonsense. So figure out what your morning ritual is going to be and make it soft. All right. The next one is to release the performance of strength. You know that version of strength that you carry, the one that looks real good on paper and everybody's complimenting you on how amazing and powerful and strong you are. I want you to give her up completely. Let her go. Let her go. She's the one where you push through everything because you think you need to. So for your soft glow up, again, I want you to let that version go because softness is the real strength. Rest is a strength. Personal honesty is a strength. And without a doubt, choosing yourself is a strength. When you stop performing strength, you actually start living in your truth. You start stepping into the wholeness of your life. You start walking a path of personal alignment. Breathe on that for a minute. Let's get into the next one. Cultivate a life that feels soft from the inside. What I find is that glow ups, right? When if someone's like, hey, it's time for me to glow up, it's often portrayed as I'm glowing up externally. Like I'm I'm wearing all the clothes, I'm changing my hairstyle, I'm wearing all the jewels, and I'm buying a new car. Uh, look at my new house. Like I mean, it's all these aesthetics. But the real glow up, the real soft glow up is the one that lasts, that comes from a life that feels gentle and authentically you on the inside. Mhm. So I want you to create softness in the spaces where you live, the internal spaces and even your home space, right? So let's first start with the home space. And if you live with someone, it may be hard to do that. You may have to create your own little soft space where you can land and do your meditation and you can breathe and you can unroll your yoga mat or you can just sit and journal. And I want you to declutter at least one space. And maybe that's just decluttering your drawer or an office or going in your bathroom and organizing all of your beauty care products so that when you grab them, it's effortless, it's easeful, it's soft. And I want you to add a little comfort, softness, and warmth to your personal corner or your home, a whole home, if you live alone. The other thing I want you to do is to choose food that feels nourishing, not punishing. So it's okay. I'm giving you permission right now. If you need to buy that chocolate candy bar, put it in the freezer. This is what I do, or refrigerator. And then when I just need a little sweetness, I just break off a piece and like, yeah, it feels nourishing to me. And me forcing myself not to have it feels like a punishment. So give yourself some grace, but definitely consume things that are going to be nourishing. Get that smoothie in, get the greens in, drink your water, all those things. The other thing is that you want to make sure that you are speaking life into yourself. I want you to speak to yourself like you are your lover, like you are your lover. So speak some life into yourself, speak some love into yourself. So between your personal environment and your positive self talk, I want both of those things to feel like a loving hug, a loving hug that your lover would give you. Because at the end of the day, not only this particular one, but the other two that I mentioned are foundations for your glow up. All right, we only have two more left. I want you to practice grace filled boundaries, not graceful, grace filled boundaries. I'm going to say that one more time. Practice grace filled boundaries. When we're in the middle of transformation or when we're in a new season, it is so important for us to have boundaries. And, it's definitely something we talk about on a regular, but not the aggressive boundaries, soft, loving boundaries, but also truthful boundaries. So I'm going to give you some examples of some things that you can say. Thank you for thinking of me, but no, thank you. Like, thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not going to go, right? I'm not going to opt in. And it's okay to say, I don't have the capacity for that right now. And you don't have to explain. Mm, there is no need to explain. And here's one that is so important. I care about you. However, I need to honor my feelings. I need to honor myself, my boundaries, whatever you want to say. I care about you, but I have to honor me first and foremost. And I want you to know that you being in your soft season doesn't mean that you're weak. You being in this place of ease doesn't mean you're weak. You opting to practice self love and self care every single day does not mean you're weak. It means that you are honest, you are in alignment with yourself, and peace, your peace, always comes first. I'm going to repeat that. Your peace always comes first. Let's move on to our final one. I want you to create a monthly soft check in. And here's what this soft monthly check-in is going to look like. And you select a date that's going to make sense for you. And even there, give yourself a little grace. If you want to do it at the first of the month, do it at the first of the month. If you want to do it at the middle or end, just find some point in time where you drop into your soft, sacred space, or you take yourself out for a coffee, or you do your blanket by the beach, whatever. Create a moment for yourself each month to do a soft check-in. And during this soft check-in, I want you to ask yourself 4 questions, and do this every single month. Every single month. What feels heavy, or what felt heavy this month? What feels nourishing to you? What are you ready to release? And that's why I suggest doing it towards the end of the month or the beginning of the month. And what is opening? What is showing up within your soul? What's bubbling to the top? And it can be anything, right? So, because each month will be different, because the energetics of each month is so different, where the roads and paths that you're taking each month will be a little bit different, even if you have your daily routines. And I want you to know that these prompts will help you to maintain that glow up. They will help you to stay rooted in clarity rather than you moving through your month with a crazy sense of chaos, because you don't want that. These particular prompts are also designed to support you in moving through softness rather than doing it in, meaning moving through your life in survival mode. All right, babe. This soft glow up will unfold slowly, month by month, day by day, hour by hour. You will feel different. The transition will happen. Don't rush the process, because what will naturally occur is that it will become a part of who you are. It will be naturally your essence, because it is already who you are. You just need to be reminded of it. So just trust the rhythm of your own soft glow up. So these are my 5 soft glow up 2026 tips. Choose one, do one at a time. And I want you to fully allow them to land in your soul and become these soothing habits, creating these amazing soul prints. Let them soften, let them ease into every single pore of your being. Let them flow with each inhale and exhale of your breath. Now, if you're craving and you want to go a little bit deeper and you want some support or more guidance, I have 2 beautiful options for you. The first one is a collection of practices, rituals that you can come back to every single day. And if you already know, they are inside of my Spiritually Fly membership, which also has an app. And this is where I share an assortment of tools to really help you regulate, reconnect, realign, and gently and consistently honor who you are. However, if you're like, Faith, I need some help in 2026. I need some real help. Or maybe I need some help now to help me shift into 2026. You can work with me intimately, one on one. And I offer personalized guidance, strategy, and intuitive support where you can really melt into my Spiritually Fly coaching and lifestyle design program. Now, these can be one session or multiple sessions. I always recommend multiple ones because it's a process. This individual time with me is where we go deep, where you can receive my direct support, but also I am creating specialized personal roadmap specifically for you and your lifestyle. that's going to really help you in your next season, help you with clarity, and help you in refining your personal or even your professional purpose. Know that all the links around that are above and below. And thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Spiritually Fly. Definitely drop me a note. Let me know which one of these tips you're going to start with. Let me know if you have any questions and share your thoughts around my 5 soft glow up tips for 2026. All right, darling, stay soft, stay grounded, and always stay spiritually fly. Ciao.